Hey guys, Smitley here from EliteFTS.com, bringing you once again another training log video with commentary. This is my squat and deadlift assistance work. Last real training of the block before deload. Working with some speed squats and speed pulls and workup sets. Had 6 sets of 2 at 250 on the speed squats here. Pausing these in the hole. Still could have worked on my pauses a little bit better, but these are much better than the previous week. I was also doing incredibly deep. I'm not really sure why. I think my hips are feeling actually a little looser than normal. But going back and looking at the footage, I was incredibly deep. But all in all, the squats looked really good. This weight was a nice, good weight. Good resistance. Still was able to get some pop, but had to put in some really good, strong effort to accelerate that bar up. Bar speed was pretty good though. I could feel the bar pushing me forward a little bit more. So I had to really work on keeping that upper back tight. A few reps, it kind of folded me a little bit more than I wanted, but most of the reps for the most part looked pretty good. But really glad with how that went, considering this bar is much harder than the straight bar, which roughly 10 weeks ago had some good speed, so it's carrying over nicely. And addressing the upper back tightness as a whole has worked really well, and this has really helped prove that. And then, as you can see from our workup sets, I went to 310 for 5. In the first block of training, I did 305 for 5, which is a straight bar. So I made a small jump, and we're just going to try to match the reps with a more difficult bar, and managed to do so. These reps were definitely much harder than I probably made them actually look on camera. When I went back and looked at them, I was like, man, I probably had a couple more reps left in me, but I'm pleased with this. Looking at over 400 pounds at the top, so this is really good for me, and it was really forcing me to keep that back tight, even though it shoved me forward. And then speed deadlifts, I had 4 sets of 4 singles, 2 conventional, 2 sumo. Get the chain, same weight as last week, so I'm top end of the percentage range here. I was still working with the torn callus, so I wrapped it with some tape, which you can probably see that on my hand. So for the speed pulls, it wasn't bothering it, so I decided not to use straps, just really make sure that I was grabbing that bar good and had that callus covered up. The workup set, I went to the straps because I could feel it pulling when I took 365. It's kind of bothering it. So I took 410 for 5 against the chains. The first block when I did this, I took 405 for 4. So put an extra 5 pounds on and got an extra rep. Felt definitely better than that time too. And that's really it. Here's the accessory work. I changed things up. Wanted to attack my hips a little bit more on this accessory work. And that's really it. Thanks for checking in, and you can keep up my training logs on EliteFTS.com.